Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making Jjamppong, or spicy Korean seafood stew. For our seafood we need half a pound of scallops, 1 pound of shrimp, and 1 pound of cockles. If you can't find cockles, just use a half pound of clams. We also need to mince up 3 cloves of garlic, just into a nice fine mince. Dice up 1 small yellow onion, and we're going to set these aside. We also need to chop up 4 ounces or about 5 leaves of Napa cabbage. We're just going to roll this up and cut this into nice long strips. We're going to chop up 2 scallions. And over on the stove I have some water heating to cook 8 ounces of noodles. I found this wonderful seafood broth. That's what we're using today. So to a saucepan we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of neutral oil, and we're going to saute the onions and garlic just until it starts to soften, which should take about a minute or 2. Then we are going to add in 4 tablespoons of gochugaru and 4 tablespoons of gochujang. Give this a really good mix, let that cook for about a minute before adding in 4 cups of seafood stock or chicken stock if that's what you have on hand. We're going to give this another little mix so all those flavors can come together, and let that cook for an additional minute before adding in all of our cockles, carefully, not like me. We're going to let that cook for 30 seconds before adding in our scallop. Letting that cook for an additional minute before adding in all of our shrimp. Because shrimp takes a very short time to cook, as well as all of our cabbage. We're going to bring that up to a boil, lower that to a simmer, and let that cook just until all the clams open up. Then we're going to add a half tablespoon of soy sauce and our scallions. Let that simmer away for an additional 30 seconds, and that is pretty much our seafood stew done. Now, the plate, I'm just going to put in a portion of cooked noodles into your favorite bowl. I like to do this separately, I've mentioned before, so the noodles don't get too soggy. And we're going to ladle in some broth, and for the sake of filming this and making it look pretty, I am going to carefully place in my seafood using some tongs. You don't have to do this step, I'm just being a little precious here because I want it to look as beautiful as possible for all of you. Now let's go ahead and give this a taste, because this is looking absolutely wonderful. So I definitely want to taste the broth on its own. The seafood broth is fragrant and aromatic. You get the spiciness from the gochujang and the gochugaru. The shrimp is sweet and succulent. The noodles are cooked perfectly and just add another beautiful texture to this jjamppong. All the seafood has come out delightful and delicious, and this was so easy to make. But there it is, Jjamppong, Korean spicy seafood stew. I hope you all try to make this in your home. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I really do appreciate every single one of you. If you like this video, give it a like. If you loved it, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell if you haven't already, because I put out new videos every Thursday. Thank you again, and until next time, happy cooking.